Hey there, happy Friday. Julie Michaelson with your Friday Fit Tip for October 12th. And I am hours away from competing again tomorrow. Last Saturday was the Washington Ironman, which I promised to tell you how I did. And I was really happy with my performance. I felt like I had my best look yet. So that was great. I did third place in the open figure tall class and fifth place in the Masters over 35 bikini. So I was really pleased with that. Stupid hair. I am super exhausted after going straight. Basically, I've done 3 peak weeks back to back, and this last week has been pretty grueling for me. Was fighting off a virus earlier in the week, and I've just been really, really tired. As you can see, I'm kind of cozied up on my couch right now, and as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to take a nap. My house is kid-free for the rest of the weekend, so I'm going to spend my afternoon doing some nap-eat-nap intervals, and I'm looking forward to that. So, but on to Friday's Fit Tip. So I asked my client and friend Liz if she had any ideas for me for today's Fit Tip, and I thought about doing the importance of hydration, but considering my cotton mouth state, I thought I'd wait till next week for that. So her suggestion was Halloween candy, and it's all over the place right now. Any store you go into, it's all on sale, and it's in the office, it's everywhere you go, there's Halloween candy. And if you're like me, and have kids in your house, they bring it home from school, from parties, God knows where they get it, but everybody's giving these little people candy that they don't eat. Anyway, so a couple of my little personal tricks. To be really honest with you, I have to admit I've trained myself not to like cheap candy. So, the cheap little chocolate bars, if I'm gonna go that road, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go with something really high quality, something that's not a 5-cent piece of chocolate that I would give my kids. So I've trained myself out of that, and I would actually recommend that you do too. So think about it. I mean, how badly do you really want a $3 bag of M&Ms? I mean, if you're gonna cheat, go big, but make it special, right? So you want to buy yourself a high quality chocolate, or some kind of fudge, or whatever your deal is. Make it count and plan for it. The other thing I do is I buy candy I don't like. I don't like Smarties, so we give away Smarties because then whatever's left over, I don't want to touch it. And I just tend to do that. I keep candy that my kids like around, but I make sure it's stuff that I don't like. And I will, that I can cave to a Hershey's Kiss every now and then. So, I just make sure that I keep the chocolate out of the house. So what do you do if you're at work though, and your coworker has a drawer full of candy? Well, you don't have to eat it. So I would say, you need to be really diligent with yourself and check yourself every time you say you're getting a craving. Is it really a craving, or are you just eating it because it's there, or because you can, or because everybody else is doing it? So be really mindful about why you want to dip into that candy. The other thing, your kids are going to go trick-or-treating, and they're going to come home with this huge stash of candy that they don't need. I let my kids pick out their favorites on Halloween night, and then I take the rest of it and I throw it in the garbage. I have been advised by other moms, very well-meaning moms, that I should donate this candy to various places. Quite frankly, I don't have time for that. And considering how the value of this candy, and I don't feel like I'm taking anything away from a homeless person by not donating this candy, because it's not really nutritious stuff. If I'm not going to feed it to my kids, why am I going to feed it to a homeless person, right? So I feel like the garbage can is the best recipient for the overabundance of candy. Better the garbage can than on my booty, right? So same goes for you. You don't need it more than the garbage can, I promise. It's not worth it. Especially if you're doing hard work in the gym and you're eating really healthy most of the time, you don't want to ruin it by eating this crappy candy. Go buy something good and savor it and have a moment with your $10 piece of chocolate and call her good. So that's my very delirious, depleted Friday fit tip. Kind of a little bit sassy for you today. So yeah, just say no to Halloween candy. It's junk. It's crap. You don't want it. And it's not going to make you look pretty. So have a happy weekend. Have a great rest of your October. And say no to the Halloween candy. See you next Friday.